top news headlines. Manipur celebrates 74th Independence Day amid tight security. India's COVID-19 tally crosses 25 lakh mark with 65,000 fresh cases. And Assam Rifles exchanges fire with NSCNK in Nagaland. A very good afternoon. Welcome to Times of Manipur. You're watching the news today at 1 p.m. I'm ALBINA RIAMEI giving you the latest news updates. Manipur government celebrated the country's 74th Independence Day today at the 1st Manipur Rifles Battalion Parade Ground in Imphal amid tight security. Chief Minister N. Biren, who was the chief guest of the function, he unfurled the tricolour and took salute at the occasion. The Chief Minister during the function also gave away gallantry awards to Manipur police personnel for displaying outstanding and distinguished service. Ministers, MLAs, top civil and police officials were among those attended the celebration. On the occasion, Chief Minister's trophy for community service was given to different police officers for the service they rendered to the public during the COVID-19 pandemic. Chief Minister's trophy for anti-drug campaign was also given to police officers during the celebrations. Pauna Brajabashi Award was conferred on NCC candidate N. Banti and Rani Gaidiliu Award on Mayanglambam Merita Devi. Biren also handed over Rs 5 lakh ex gratia to Salam Ongbi Monica, wife of late Assam Rifles Jawan who was killed during an attack by militants at Sajik Tampak recently. Chief Minister commended all award recipients and said they are pride of the state. He stated that those who had sacrificed for the nation will always be remembered by generations to come. Security was tightened across the state during the Independence Day celebrations as militant groups called for a total shutdown. The Coordination Committee, Corcom and Alliance for Social Unity Kanglaipak Asuk, two umbrella bodies of major militant outfits operating in the state, called for a total shutdown today to boycott the Independence Day celebrations. Earlier, 6 banned insurgent outfits in the northeast called for a total shutdown in the region for 11 hours from 6 a.m. till 5 p.m. today. 2 non-SOO Kuki militant outfits in Manipur, the KNF and Kuki National Front Nelun and SDFK Socialist Democratic Front of Kuki Land, also called to boycott India's 74th Independence Day in all Kuki-dominated areas in Manipur.
Lady hospital singi mapuda or doctors the wari sarga ko admit puri taholi aduna yaningai lebi hospital lebi doctors nurses duga staff sing ana bamala ko matam da madugi receipt tawudabani attend tawudabani ana abdullah yen gadabani ase koi kawoshi al mamang da thoki ba thokre mamang da thoki bising dugi ekoi matik sana compensate tawna ba do amona thokna ba action koi government ge site ki lokat kani aduga matungdagi anaba hek lakpa khuding amata district hospital obi CMSC obi any private ki hospital obi anu masila anaba makhal amata ge anaba bu koi covid ni aduni adani har ge excuse tor kan line the line admit to the se to biganu hai kana ai mayam da appeal tawjeri.
With an increase of about 65,000 cases in 24 hours, India's COVID-19 tally crossed the 25 lakh mark today. Close to 1,000 deaths were also reported within the span of a day. There are now total 25,26,196 cases in the country, including 6,68,220 active cases. 18,08,937 discharged or migrated and 49,036 deaths. Prime Minister Narendra Modi, addressing the nation on Independence Day, said that the country's scientists have been working day in and out to develop a vaccine against COVID-19. In Manipur, the coronavirus case tally has gone up to 4,198 in the past 24 hours, with 71 persons, 36 males and 35 females from the general population and 15 personnel of Central Armed Police Force (CAPF) being tested positive for the virus. Of the total case tally, 3,248 are from the general population, while 950 are from Central Security personnel. The fresh cases were detected at Virus Research and Diagnostic Laboratories of RIAMEI's Raj Medicity, Shiza Hospital, district hospitals of Chandel, Churachandpur, Thoubal, Babina Diagnostics, Imphal West, RAT, Senapati and Bishnupur. Now the number of active cases in the state is 1,825. So far, 2,360 patients have been recovered and discharged. The recovery rate in the state has increased to 56.21% according to the State COVID-19 Command Control Room. Troops of 45 Assam Rifles exchanged fire with NSCN-K militants around 2 a.m. today in Nonglak district of Nagaland. According to a report, the gunfight occurred when NSCN-K militants attacked the Assam Rifles E Company Nonglak ITC Dan. There were no casualties in the exchange of fire, the reports added. The NSCN-K had signed ceasefire with the center in 2001 but unilaterally abrogated it in March 2015. Now we have a short commercial break. Stay tuned for more updates.
Saklon ama punsigi awanu ngai marakta sumhatnaba khonjelna miyambu mikup kharadang oirebasu pothanaba Tom TV na thamjari saklon amada saisakpi Rosie Haisnamga unaduna wari sanabgi thoram thasigi tang 15 thangja numitki numidang pung 3 minute 45 taba matamda sungsoi soidana sandokjaragani miyamna aikhogi telephone number 7629943543 da phone tawbiraktuna apamba isai khanba amadi wahang hangbagi khudong chaba adu lawbiyu.
Downtown University Jahi Mangan Biganu Adongi Ichabu Jahi Mangan Biganu Northeast India's most placement driven university ama oiriba Assam Downtown University ki admission haujare. Pandemic asigi yenglaga online class su September amadigi haujaragani. Engineering, paramedical amadi allied course singda ming chanbininga singna Assam Downtown University Admission Office Babupara Bosem Imphal Lerakta lakpiduna form lobiyu ming chanbiyu amadi tanabiyu.
Welcome back. In his address to the nation on the occasion of India's 74th Independence Day, Prime Minister Narendra Modi Saturday applauded frontline workers fighting against novel coronavirus. He said India was going through a unique phase owing to the pandemic but would come out victorious thanks to the resolve of the people. Prime Minister Modi highlighted the importance to make India self-reliant, saying it was not just a word but should be a mantra for all countrymen. Prime Minister Modi launched a national digital health mission and said it will usher in a revolution in India's health sector. He said every Indian will now get a unique health ID. He also said the country must not only make in India but also make for the world. Prime Minister Modi's 7th straight Independence Day address comes days after he performed the Bhumi Pujan of Ram Temple in Ayodhya and amid a standoff at the border with Chinese troops. In a strong message to Pakistan and China without taking names of either country, Prime Minister Modi said those who challenge India's sovereignty, be it LOC or LAC, have been given a befitting reply in their own language. What India can do, the world has seen it in Ladakh. Talking about Jammu and Kashmir, the Prime Minister said India is committed to holding assembly elections in the valley once delimitation exercise is complete. Manipur Pradesh Congress Committee MPCC also celebrated the 74th Independence Day of the country at Congress Bhavan in Imphal. Congress Legislature Party Leader O Ibobi, Congress Working Committee Member Gaikhangam, PCC President M. Okendro, MLAs, former MLAs, party leaders and PCC office bearers attended the function. MPCC President M. Okendro unfurled the tricolour at the event. In his speech, Okendro underlined on the need of everyone in the country to stand united for a better nation. He also recounted the contributions of Congress leaders in India's freedom movement in the past.
Manipur ki miyam da ching masung tamda lebiri ba Manipur ki praja khuding makta Congress Party ki maigai degi efa paujel pijari loinana Bharat puning kha tamna ba horna bada party sigi leader singna 1885 tagi hona duna lakhiba sigi numisida nauna ning singjari loinana simlaba leader singsina pibiramba ngasigi ning tamba se euriba ekhoi punamakna party ki karmi ekhoi punamakna ngakna chatuna Manipur da masung Bharat ta punbagi saktam kahendaba loinana thodo hendona Manipur miyam da ekhoina thamjari se party ki side tagi laiba singai khuding mak ekhoi punna lebina duna thainamina si loinana yamna tangdu leitaba ing chippa Manipur mo hensi haiba yai pe paujel media gi kuthang da Manipur miyam da pijari
Imphal East District Administration also celebrated the 74th Independence Day of India at the DC Office Complex in Porompat, Imphal East. Imphal East Deputy Commissioner Ranjitabali Waikom, Imphal East Superintendent of Police Jogesh Chandra Haubizam along with top police officials attended the function. DC Rangitabali unfurled the Indian tricolour during the celebration. She also handed out simple gifts to police personnel for displaying excellent service at the occasion. The fact-finding committee set up by All Manipur Muslim Student Organization (AMSO) to resolve the stalemate between Lilong Hauraibi College Principal Dr. A. Suranjit Singh and College Students Union has alleged that the college authorities had indulged in corruption for a long time, thereby affecting the academic atmosphere of the college. AMSO condemned the college principal for failing to clarify the matter. As a part of the continuous anti-illicit drug and psychotropic substance drive carried out by Jiribam Police, a team of foreigner checkpost FCP Jiribam led by Sub-Inspector Y. Lexden Singh yesterday intercepted a Tata S with registration number AS11 CC0613 coming from Silchar towards Jiribam. The vehicle was loaded with banned tobacco products worth around rupees 1,10,000 which were concealed underneath eatable items. The seizure took place at the gate of FCP along Imphal-Jiribam Highway. According to a Jiribam correspondent, the seized tobacco items were later handed over to the food safety officer. In one of the biggest haul of ban item of bitter lips, Panpata, Maugate COB of 34 Maram Battalion Assam Rifles apprehended bitter lips amounting to approximately rupees 3.6 crore yesterday. According to 34 Assam Rifle sources, a truck with registration number NL01AE3666 moving from Guwahati to Imphal was caught carrying bitter lips, which was intercepted and handed over to local Maugate police station for further disposal. After knowing about the news, locals thank Assam Rifles team in their ongoing efforts in preventing the influx of such illegal items during the present pandemic. Under the sponsorship of Khangabok constituency, MLA Sujakumar Okram, edibles and bathing soaps were provided to around 70 families under home quarantine in Khangabok area yesterday. Several assembly constituencies of the state continue to leave PDS items, especially rice, allocated for the month of July and August from godowns. The lifted PDS items are for distribution to the beneficiaries of the assembly constituencies. Chingai constituency of Ukrul district had completed lifting of its allocated quota of rice under National Food Security Act (NFSA) for the month of August, with 645.25 quintal being lifted yesterday from FCI Godown Ukrul. The constituency also lifted 1,233.30 quintal on Wednesday from the same godown. In Thoubal district, Khangabok constituency lifted 2,234 quintal of rice under Pradhan Mantri Garib Kalyan Anna Yochna PMGKAY allocated for the month of July on Wednesday. In respect of Kakching district, Wabagay and Hianglam constituency yesterday completed lifted their allocated quotas of 2,181.20 quintal and 1,912.50 quintal of rice under NFSA allocated for the month of July from FCS Godown. Sangay Puro. Again, we have a short commercial break. Stay tuned.
Anauba feature single na Lecture Datsun Ready Gold. Distinctive LED DRLS, 20-inch 32cm infotainment screen, smart drive auto, spacious cabin, flexible storage capacity, intuitive reverse parking assist camera, starting price 3 lakh. Booking kidama ngasi maglengsin birau Island Nissan Kantipur near Standard Robert Higher Secondary School.
Siri Siri Gaurachandraya Nama Purvasramda Aikhoi Khwai Pumnamakpu Konbiramba Sri Khundrakpam Ibobi Singna Magi Nungsizaraba Imung Manung Sagai Natai Amadi Marup Mapang Khwai Pumnamakpu Thadoklamlaga Haukiba Tang Nipan Thawangi Kun Nipan Bathang Zanumita Sri Gurugi Kripadagi Be Solaga Sri Biswambar Das Haiba Nam Phangzaduna Brindavan Prapti Oikre Lakliba Tang Tarahumdoi Ing Thawangi Kun Mari Nipan Ba Sagon Senumita Asi Sanchai Lokhatjaraga Lakliba Tang Kun Mathoi Langbangi Humni Panba Irai Numita Leihidrabagi Shraddha Din Thokle Hairiba Thoramasi COVID-19 Namaram Oraga Imung Manung Sagai Nate Khaktamak Pangthok Jaragani Masida Leihidrabaga Loinaramba Tinaramba Marumapang Singna Waro Bitanaba Noluk Chariba Khundrakpam Chandrakala Devi Amadi Imung Manung Singh Lairenjam Mayailekai.
Welcome back. Neighboring Assam today celebrated the 74th Independence Day of the nation amid COVID-19 standard operating procedures. According to our Assam correspondents, educational institutions in the state observed the day under certain rules and regulations. The report said Assam Chief Minister Sarbananda Sonowal hoisted the Indian tricolour at the Guwahati Judges Field in Guwahati, wherein school students, NCC cadets, Scouts and Guides cadet performed march past. COVID-19 lockdown in Assam has been lifted from 5 a.m. till 6 p.m. today.
ৰাজ্যখনৰ আৰ্থিকভাৱে দুৰ্বল লোকসকলক বিশেষ সকাহ দিয়াৰ বাবে ৰাজ্য চৰকাৰে অহা 2 অক্টোবৰৰ পৰা অৰুণোদয় আঁচনি ৰূপায়ণ কৰিবলৈ আগবাঢ়িছে। এই আঁচনিৰ জৰিয়তে ৰাজ্যৰ 17 লাখ দৰিদ্ৰ পৰিয়ালক প্ৰতিমাহে 830 টকাকৈ আৰ্থিক সাহায্য আগবঢ়োৱা হ'ব।
Meghalaya Chief Minister Conrad Sangma unfurled the national tricolour and took the salute on country's 74th Independence Day at Polo Ground in Shillong today. While greeting the people of the state on the occasion, Sangma in his speech said that this year is an unusual year and everyone are living through unprecedented times. The COVID-19 global pandemic has disrupted economic and social life like never before. It necessitates drastic measures like a 40-day national lockdown and the more stringent travel restrictions. Societies across the world are adapting to new norms of social distancing, staying indoors and conducting interactions remotely, he said.
Is the 12th Chief Minister of the state. His vision for
Along with the entire country, Tripura also observed 74th Independence Day today. Chief Minister Biplab Deb on this occasion unfurled the national flag at Assam Rifles Ground and addressed the people. Lop Minister Ratan Lal Nath was present at Gandhighat, where he paid tribute to the national heroes. The national flag was hoisted at all the government offices and schools and government institutions. Independence Day is observed with great pleasures across the state. At Assam Rifles Ground, after hoisting the national flag, the Chief Minister in his speech described what his government is doing for the betterment of this state and people. He told about the state government's new plans and proposals. Now we have the local newspaper headlines.
The Sangai Express. Nagas won't march with India, separate flag, constitution must, says Muiva. 74th Naga Independence Day observed all over. 59 out of 86 recorded in 24 hours have no travel history. Ibobi demands special house session. Manipur Independence Day observed fittingly. Sarkar unfurls Pakhangba embossed flag. PPCM remembers Independence Day. The People's Chronicle. Situation worsening in Imphal West, Nungba police station affected. Local cases reach 26%. 30 Assam riflemen in None found positive. Man dies at COVID ward. Speaker accepts resignation of MLA P. Brojan. Panel for home care of asymptomatic mild cases. 13 state police personnel to be honored today. India records over 64,000 fresh COVID-19 cases. Imphal Free Press. voice vote in larger interest of democracy, says Speaker Khemchand. MLA Brojan's resignation accepted. Naga people neither accepted India nor her constitution, says T.H. Muiva.
The top news headlines once again. Manipur celebrates 74th Independence Day amid tight security. India's COVID-19 tally crosses 25 lakh mark with 65,000 fresh cases. And Assam Rifles exchanges fire with NSCNK in Nagaland. That's all for now. Thank you for joining us and wish everyone a very happy Independence Day.